Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Director Nat. I'm back for another Amphibia reaction, and today we're checking out Season 3, Episode 3. Today's episodes are called Feud and Adventures in Catsitting. Okay, so let's speculate what these segments are going to be about. Since Anne's parents own a Thai restaurant, I'm willing to bet that it's going to be some kind of cooking competition or maybe a rivalry with another restaurant in town. And Adventures in Catsitting seems pretty self-explanatory. I'm guessing that someone is going to be watching Domino for Anne. It's probably going to be Sprig because I think I saw him in the thumbnail, and it looks like maybe it's going to be more than he can handle. And let's try to remember everything we've got going on in the show so far. Anne is trying to get the planters back to Amphibia. Sasha and Grimes are over there. They have now joined with the people of Wartwood and are going to be fighting back against the king. The king is expanding his army. He's getting ready to invade the earth. He's still got Marcy in that rejuvenation tank, and based on some spoilers I know at least a general idea of what's to come with that. That robot he sent after the planters is still out there somewhere. It's repairing and upgrading itself, so we're gonna see it again at some point. And we finally got to see the intro again last episode, so there's the things that haven't come yet with that. Anne's gonna be using her powers more. They're gonna be running away from the media. More human characters are gonna get involved, all that stuff. And let's also go through my wish list / predictions. I'm still waiting for Sasha and or Marcy's parents to show up and start asking Anne questions that she can't really answer, like where are our kids? What the heck is going on? I've seen this theory going around a lot recently that Sasha is going to lose an eye at some point in the season because of a lot of foreshadowing that's been done. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen in this episode, but just trying to keep that stuff in mind. And this is kind of broad, but I'm guessing there's still going to be some kind of big revelation or big hook at the very end, because it seems like they're going to be, kind of taking a break from the really big stuff. But since this is presumably the last season and they do need to get to some things, I wouldn't be surprised if they took advantage to work in something really important or leave us on a big cliffhanger. It's like, oh man, I can't believe we have to wait until next week. Okay, so I think that about sums up everything. I've really been enjoying this season so far. I'm having a lot of fun getting to react to it and enjoy it with all of you guys. I really love getting to hear your thoughts, so as always, be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments and we can discuss the episode there. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Oh, I cannot believe it's taken me this long to bring it up, and I'm sure everybody else has been speculating on this, but I kind of had a thought last time that Marcy is maybe the host for this master that the king serves. Because remember, there was that one episode in season 2 where he went below the castle and there was this mysterious creature there that he called his master, and it seems that thing was behind Marcy, and that's the design she's gonna have later. So I guess this could be the real main villain of the show, and we'll be using Marcy as a host. So wow, that would be kind of interesting. Also terrible because Marcy's my favorite character. But Feud. Aw.
These are excellent, Mrs. Boomchoy.
Hey. Good morning, fam. Ooh, eggs. Don't worry, Mrs. B. I got it. Aha!
If Anne's flashbacks are any indication, we got a freak out coming on soon.
You know what mommy really needs? You, out of her kitchen. Fiona Loy.
Sprig, can we chat?
Dude,
I really like Anne's ponytail.
We're not guests. We're family.
no, we're not. Just because Anne is a planter doesn't automatically make you a Boomchoy.
That's fair.
Oh, Anne? Is that true? Don't worry about it, man. Being a guest around here is so much better.
I, for one, like being waited on hand and foot. And I should know. I have feet now.
Knew that was coming.
Can I come with you? I'd like to make up for how rude I was this morning. I guess that'd be fine. Hop up, Polly. Try to research some portals and junk while we're gone.
You got it.
Do they know how to use the internet?
Are we watching Starsgate or Quantum Hop?
Quantum hop! Quantum hop!
Quantum Hop, of course. Okay, so we finally get to see this restaurant.
How can I help? How can I help? How can I help?
Oh, his outfit is so cute.
Wanna be family.
Yes!
Oh.
What's happening, Boomchoy? Anne! I thought you were dead.
Ned!
And I'm not just a customer anymore, Anne.
Wait, what?
I bought a food truck. I want to bring your mom's amazing cooking to all of LA. She puts the pow and Pat got pow.
Oh, neat. You guys are in business together?
Well, no, not yet.
Who's this guy reminding me of?
Wow. He's literally parked right outside the restaurant. That can't be good.
Yeah.
Huh? Huh? I don't... What do I do? What do I do?
He means well, but Ned just doesn't realize he's hurting the business.
Oh, he and Sprig are gonna relate over that.
Tough problem, huh? Why, if someone were to solve it, your mom might consider him the son she never had. Sprig, stay out of this. Okay, sheesh. It was just a thought. Ow. Give me the special.
Sure thing.
Oh, my frog! This food, it's starting to be pink!
Hey, I wouldn't mind being pink.
Eh?
Hey, is that woman standing there like the same character design from 2 episodes ago, just with different hair coloring?
More runs! Whoa!
Oh, hey.
I love seeing Anne and her mom work together.
Anne, this behavior is unacceptable. I'm doubling your short. Don't let it happen again.
Why'd she yell at you for something I did? She's not about to yell at a guest, Sprig. She only yells at family. Ouch, Anne. Thanks for rubbing it in. Just knock it off, okay? Knock it off or knock it on? I heard that! No, you didn't!
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh, yes. Finally, Ned's gonna get ahead, baby.
And now I recognize the voice actor, but can't tell who it is.
Oh no. 3, 2, 1. No, Sprig! Bad Sprig! What are you doing? Squirming my way into your mom's heart by making this food truck disappear!
This is like the episode when he tried to get Anne and Hop Pop to get along.
Note? What note? Wait, Mrs. B? Pink frog!
Your food truck.
Oh dear.
The brakes aren't working!
So is that why he wasn't leaving? No.
Thanks for letting me borrow your TV. Just be careful. This thing is like a son to me.
Oh, that poor guy. I mean, the poor TV too, but... Oh. People are starting to see. I wouldn't be surprised if Ned actually did see Sprig. Oh my god.
I don't believe it. We did it!
I don't believe this.
Me either. You sent your daughter to destroy my truck? What are you people, insane?
Anne had nothing to do with this. It was all me. I was just... I just wanted to be a part of the family. But I should have respected your boundaries instead of pestering you into something you didn't want.
It's okay, Pink Frog. I mean, Sprig. I know how much you mean to my daughter, and how much she means to you. I probably shouldn't have treated you like such an outsider.
I love your restaurant so much. I just wanted to be part of it, but I was wrong. I just realized this is a gross appropriation of your culture, and I should just show myself out.
We could use some help with deliveries.
Deliver? Me? Yes, I'd love to. Oh, you will not regret it, Mrs. Boonjoy. Not for a second.
Okay, That's a fair compromise.
Oh man, I gotta get these brakes fixed.
Not so fast. If you think you're getting out of here without an earful, you got another thing coming. Why are you smiling?
You're scolding me, which means...
Yep, you're family now, bud.
Yay!
Already having second thoughts about this.
Okay, so that was Thai Feud. I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on this episode before moving on to the next one. So this episode was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I love what the theme for this one ended up being about Sprig wanting to go from being a guest to being part of the family. Because it does make sense to acknowledge that just because the Planters are living with the Boon Choys, that doesn't automatically mean they're going to be part of the family, and it was really cool seeing Sprig try to be better, but then later make mistakes trying to become a Boon Choy. And we finally got to see the Boon Choy's Thai restaurant, which was really cool. And it was also cool seeing Anne, actually work in the restaurant and be a part of it with her parents. And again, adding to Sprig really wanting to be a part of that. And this new character, I think his name was Ned. I love this guy. I mean, sure, he was, a bit much at times, but, I just love his energy. And, he wasn't intentionally a bad guy. Like, they could have just made it a straight up feud about him being a total jerk who's trying to steal their business. But no, he just genuinely loves their restaurant and wanted to be a part of it, and he, was kind of like Sprig, kind of unintentionally causing harm, even though that's not what he meant to do. But I really like that both he and Sprig in their own way kind of came around by the end, but there was a fair compromise. Sprig is now part of the family, even though Anne's mom might be regretting it, and Ned can, be a delivery guy as long as he gets those brakes fixed. And speaking of Anne's mom, I loved her in this episode, and I loved those little moments where we saw her and Anne teaming up or crossing their arms or frowning in a similar way. I just always like little moments in shows where we see a child displaying a trait that makes them seem a little more like their parent. That was something I liked about Glimmer in She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, is that as different as she was from her mom, there were little moments throughout the series where we would see them act like each other, and as she grew up, she would resemble her mother just a little bit more. So yeah, I always really like moments like that. And this whole dynamic about Sprig feeling like a guest and Anne getting punished when he does something wrong, obviously that's something anyone can relate to if you've ever had a friend who you spent a lot of time at their place or you got to know their parents, is that, they'll always be polite to you because you're a guest, but they, will treat family like family. So yeah, that was just a very relatable dynamic, and it was cool to see it here. And the ending was just so crazy and over the top, but I love that. And you guys know I always give credit to the art department and the animators for all the crazy facial expressions that make this show, and that and Chase, where they were like freaking out, was no exception. And I'm willing to bet this is going to start leading into the media and maybe the government coming after the Planters, because people definitely saw Sprig. I mean, Ned came pretty close to seeing him before he threw his disguise on, but there was that one woman who absolutely saw it. And if you take into account the people who took a picture of the Planters when they first came to this world, yeah, we're probably going to be getting to that soon. So yeah, this was a really fun and entertaining episode, and I loved how it came together at the end, and now I'm looking forward to seeing Adventures in Catsitting and seeing if it's another Sprig episode. So let's get into that one.
Not one article about interdimensional portals? There's absolutely nothing!
Maybe if you can find that book that Marcy found at the library.
What's that high-pitched beeping?
My canapes!
We've already been here 2 days. Pretty soon we'll have to start pulling
Timeline.
our own weight.
Hop Hop, we've been here for a whole week.
That means we're not just guests anymore. We're freeloaders, just like Cousin Stanley.
Cousin Stanley?
Cousin Stanley. Cousin SpongeBob. He stayed forever.
Ate all our snacks.
Even used my bucket as a foot bath.
I don't even think he was really our cousin.
Thankfully, he eventually left peacefully on his own. Just kidding, we threw him out the window. We gotta find a way to contribute to this household.
It's time for your dentist appointment.
My what?
You have been missing for 5 months, and I have a feeling you haven't been brushing.
That is fair.
Domino to the vet today.
Maybe your father could take her.
No can do. I'm working at the restaurant today.
Well,
We'll take the cat to the vet. It's the least we can do to help.
You guys are lifesavers.
Okay, so the first half was about Sprig, and now the second half is about Hop, Pop, and Polly. Cool.
And I'll be heading to the restaurant. If anything go wrong, just give me a call.
This is cool. Anne's parents splitting the responsibility of running the restaurant. And dealing with their kid. They really are good parents. I respect them.
Looks easy enough.
I'm having Domino 2 flashbacks right about now.
She was irreplaceable, but now I found a replacement.
I'm so close to solving this crime, I can almost taste it.
Sold!
Seize the beast! Yeah!
Oh yeah, you gotta be very careful. Sometimes they'll appreciate you rubbing them and sometimes they will attack you. Wait, did they pay though? See, this is what I'm talking about. People are gonna start to notice this stuff eventually.
Did that creepy old man just lick everyone on the bus? What do you have to say for yourself, dude?
Oh hey, it's that woman again.
Hey, buddy, who wants a treat?
Hooray!
I love that.
Bobbit? Has anyone seen my snake Bobbit?
Oh hey, it's that person again.
Our brethren.
Oh yeah, that's something I have been thinking a lot about, because you remember, I think it was the season 1 finale where we saw the flashback of them dissecting frogs in Anne's class. So how do you think the planters are going to react when they find out how frogs are treated in this world? It would be important to address. So.
What would you say to an older frog who's complaining about back pain these days?
The frog complained?
Well, honestly, he holds it in and soldiers on. He's noble like that. Do you have any medication that can make a frog look 40 years younger?
You know, you have very interesting skin, sir. And is that a fake nose?
Come on, kids, let's get at it.
Oh no.
Excuse me, have you seen my frog?
I swear that blonde woman is like the same character design as the woman we saw back in the first episode of the season, just with a different hair color. I swear. I'm gonna go back and check.
And she feels so much lighter, too.
She's gone?
Domino!
Domino, where are you?
I found this guy. Think you don't know the difference?
Please stop.
We still don't have to resort to calling Mr. Boonchoy.
Hello, Mr. Boonchoy?
No!
Hello, Sprig? Something wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Shawarma. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Boonchoy.
Shawarma? Hey, anybody want to try shawarma? There's a shawarma joint down the street. I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
Goodbye, my friend.
Wow.
I don't know where this kitty came from, but I am keeping her forever. She's a shawarma-loving customer magnet.
He wouldn't think it was so cute if he knew where her mouth had been. Hey, isn't that one of those alarmy thingies?
Papa, think you can make a high-pitched siren-esque screech?
My time has come.
Nuts. There's a fire!
But I'm still waiting for my order.
This shawarma's good, but is it worth your life, Karen?
My name's Emily, but point taken. Hey, Domino! Have some yarn!
Creative.
Time to go, frogs. Come on.
Once again, we inconvenience you. How you must resent us freeloaders.
What? Freeloaders? You three took my daughter into your home when she needed it most. You kept her fed and safe for 5 months just out of the kindness of your heart. You will never owe us anything. Ever.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Are you kidding? Thank you.
Wow.
You guys are everywhere, okay?
Oh.
8 cavities and a whole lot of cricket legs.
Oh, dang. But yeah, I have a few vague memories from when I got my wisdom teeth taken out and I was very loopy. I think someone recorded it, but I like actually sang the Scarecrow song from Wizard of Oz. It was... yeah, that was quite a day.
Ooh, cricket legs? Did you save us any?
Ugh.
Domino is not just a cat. She's the Alpha and Omega. Interdimensional being beyond all time and space.
Hey, do you guys actually want to keep her occupied for a bit? Because that'd be super helpful. Thanks!
Can you let go of my face?
Never. We are one.
I know that was like kind of a joke, but was she actually confirming a theory? Because Domino 2 was very similar to the original Domino, so... multiversal beings. Just like the guy who ran that shop in episode 5, who was clearly the counterpart of Grunkle Stan. Dang, I'm thinking deep now. Okay, so that was Adventures in Catsitting. Yeah, I really like how this segment complemented the first half because it was a similar premise of trying to get the approval of Anne's parents, but this time it was focusing more on Hop Pop and Polly, whereas the first half focused on Sprig. And as where the first half was primarily about Anne's mom, this one we got a little more attention on Anne's dad. So yeah, I always love when the two segments strike a balance between having similar themes, but also managing to differentiate themselves at the same time. Also like that we got to see more of Domino and her personality, like so relatable for someone who has to deal with a cat on a regular basis, although if I'm being honest, I probably like Domino a little more. And just so many fun and adorable moments in this episode, like Anne being dragged off to the dentist by her mom, the Planters' exploits as they make their way through town with Domino. And I totally didn't expect that, but it's, like I said, it's a topic I've been thinking about is where Sprig meets that other frog and like actually helps it escape into the wild. Now, whether that's a good thing considering it's in a populated city, who knows, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And it totally makes sense that they would be asking questions about frogs if they're at a vet. So yeah, that was just made for a lot of really fun moments. And just like the last segment, I love how it all came together with them having to be rescued by Mr. Boonchoy, but that was such a beautiful moment. I love that we got to see this side of him, is that he is actually genuinely grateful for what they did for Anne, and so he would never consider them freeloaders. So that was just a really, really touching moment, and I liked getting to see a little more of that side of him. He's just a really nice and genuinely good dude. I really love Anne's parents. So yeah, overall, a really great episode. I am loving this season so far, and I'm still really looking forward to seeing what comes next. With all the little moments we get about people asking questions about the Planters and some of them actually seeing them doing things with their tongues, I would not be surprised if pretty soon we get to the point where either the media or the government or somebody comes after them, and the robot still being out there would make it very complicated, but I guess we just have to wait till next time to find out. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. What did you think of this episode? What are you thinking of season 3 so far? What's been your favorite episode, and what are some of your theories and predictions for what's going to happen next? Whatever it is, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think. If this is your first time on the channel, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. Also be sure to check out my other videos. It really does mean a lot. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you for Amphibia Season 3, Episode 4.